Have you noticed how some people seem to attract money like a magnet while others keep pushing it away? Imagine money not as paper or numbers on a screen, but as a mirror reflecting the deepest layers of your psyche. Carl Jung would say, our outer results often follow our inner patterns, beliefs, archetypes, and complexes, working far stronger than our surface level "I want" or "I should." We can repeat affirmations like, "I'm wealthy," but if, down below, money is tied to fear, shame, or the risk of losing love, the psyche kicks in to protect you and quietly closes the valve. That's not fate or mysticism, it's psychological self-regulation. Jung's map of the mind has 3 key levels: the conscious mind, the personal unconscious, and the collective unconscious. On the surface, we plan and set goals. Beneath that lives our personal history, often childhood scenes like parents fighting over bills or phrases such as, "Money is the root of all evil." Deeper still are the collective archetypes, the noble poor, the wise ascetic, the greedy lender, the caring provider. These aren't just stories, they live inside us and shape our choices and emotions every day. A simple metaphor: you're the captain, but the course is often set by hidden currents, the personal unconscious, and the push-pull of the whole ocean, the collective unconscious. If your deep script says it's better to be good and poor than rich and corrupt, your ship will accidentally choose the shallow route, say no to promising trips, or break down right when things get interesting. Jung also emphasized the persona, the mask we show to the world. Many people craft a financial persona: the watch, the car, the hustle talk, the co-working selfies, while the inner reality, fears, guilt, prohibitions, stays the same. When persona gets too heavy, the psyche answers with entropy. Money slips away, deals fall through, motivation evaporates. The fix isn't a new mask, it's aligning the role with your core. Quick self-diagnosis, money mirror, reaction test. Scroll your feed, find a story of financial success, and say out loud, "I like that this person is wealthy." Notice your first body response: ease, tightness, irritation. That's a marker of a hidden belief. Active imagination, Jung's method. Close your eyes and picture money as a living being. Is it a friend, a mentor, a partner, or a cold predator? Ask it, "What do you want from me? How should I treat you?" The unconscious answers in images and surprising thoughts. Write them down. That's your personal map. Archetypes and money. The ruler sees money as power and order. The sage may see it as a distraction from knowledge. The innocent hopes it'll work out somehow. The hero is ready to fight and take risk. Trouble starts when we act against our nature. A dreamer faking a cynical investor burns out. A highly rational type trying to wing it on vibes gets stuck. Don't replace your skin. Lean into your dominant archetype and build up the functions you lack. The money shadow. We all carry a money shadow, traits and cravings we don't want to admit. Greed, vanity, fear of poverty, status dependence. If we refuse to own them, they drive from the back seat. Shadow isn't destroyed, it's integrated. Greed becomes mindful frugality in a savings plan. Fanatical asceticism becomes an ethical filter on income. Fear of poverty becomes an emergency fund and steady discipline. Not denial, translation into mature form. That's Jung's alchemical move. A 7-day starter plan. Days 1 to 2, list 10 money beliefs you heard growing up. Next to each, write the emotion it triggers. Days 3 to 4, do a 5 to 7 minute money conversation in active imagination. Journal the answers. Day 5, tune your persona. What in your success image is real support? Portfolio, testimonials, clear pricing, reliable deadlines. What's just glitter? Cut the glitter, fund the support. Days 6 to 7, one shadow to light step. Ask for a raise with clear value. Set a 10% savings rule. Add an ethics line to your offers. At the end of the week, repeat the reaction test. If your body's calmer, that's the unconscious shifting. The mirror will start reflecting different outcomes. Quick nudge? What do you think? Does this mirror metaphor fit your story? Drop a comment, I read them. And if this helps, a like and a sub really support the channel.
The 4 functions and how you earn. Jung outlined 4 core functions: thinking, analysis, feeling, values/relationships, sensation, practical what's here now, and intuition, possibilities and patterns. Usually 1 or 2 lead. When you try to make money with functions that aren't yours, everything grinds. Thinking types win with models, numbers, and plans. Sensation types win with craft, concrete skills, and reliable delivery. Intuitive types win with vision, trends, and timely ideas. Feeling types win by creating human value, community, care, and meaning. Build your money strategy around your dominant function and shore up the weaker one as a support leg. Example: intuitive founders who ignore sensation lose on details, deadlines, invoices, contract language. The fix: checklists, a bill pay calendar, and weekly quality control. A thinking freelancer who ignores feeling burns out on soulless gigs. Add value criteria. I accept projects that help X/Y communities. Synchronicity, when luck shows up on schedule. Jung call it synchronicity, meaningful coincidences between your inner state and outer events. In money, it looks like random introductions, emails, or offers right when you're ready inside. The secret isn't magic. A coherent psyche sees differently, responds differently, and chooses differently. You notice what fits, take steps you used to avoid, and make sharper calls. That chain looks like good luck. 2-week opportunity radar. Every day, write down 3 small, meaningful coincidences connected to work or money. Take 1 bold but doable step. DM a potential partner, send a proposal, ask for terms. Weekly review. What did I notice? What did I do differently? You're turning synchronicity into a habit of attention plus action. Persona, roles, and financial ecology. Persona isn't the enemy. It's your suit for the world. The key is fit. Write an ecological success image, not burned out laptop warrior 20 hours a day, but a pro with clear boundaries, quality, and punctuality. Which elements actually support that image? SLA, rates, testimonials, portfolio. What's just noise you use to mask anxiety? Ditch the noise, invest in the supports. Modern money psychology. 5 attitude factors. Research points to 5 common attitudes: power, prestige, saving/time, distrust, quality, and anxiety. They're lenses, not labels. High distrust helps vet deals, but can choke delegation and growth. Anxiety protects from scams, but can paralyze investing. Spot your top 1 to 2 factors and ask, how do I turn this into a feature, not a bug? Mini self-check. When I think about money, I mostly feel list emotions. Money is primarily freedom, safety, status, influence, opportunity, caring for loved ones. Under stress, I default to hoard, spend, avoid, or control everyone. Those answers are raw material for alchemy. Convert autopilot into rules, reserve fund, spending caps, contract templates, transparent scopes. Integrating opposites. The psyche seeks wholeness. Inside, we all carry poles. Spirituality versus materiality. freedom versus security. If you amputate a pole, symptoms appear. Burnout, sabotage, compulsive swings. A mature solution is both and, not either or. My definition of spirituality includes fair income. My income follows meaning and ethics. Draft a 3-point money manifesto. What I earn, how I earn, why I earn. That's a concrete step toward individuation, your path, not someone else's. Question for you. Which function feels most you? Thinking, feeling, sensation, or intuition? Tell me in the comments. I might tailor a follow-up video for each type. And if this chapter served you, a like and subscribe keep this content coming.
7 alchemical improvements, Jung-inspired, practical. Fear of ruin to emergency fund. Fear is not an enemy, but a signal. Create a safety net, 3 to 6 months of expenses, and an autopilot rule, 10% of each paycheck. Anxiety decreases, clarity increases. Greed or squeezing to conscious frugality in relation to priorities. Try a 3 buckets budget: essentials, growth and investment, joy and generosity. Money moves again, not stagnates. Pursuit of status to reputation for quality. Replace expensive symbols with measurable standards, deadlines, guarantees, a clear action plan, and improvements. The persona becomes a work suit, not a mask. Avoiding numbers to rituals connected to sensations. If you're guided by intuition or feelings, you need a foundation. A weekly 30-40-minute financial review, a billing calendar, contract templates. A weaker feeling reinforces your strong intuition. Ideas finally gain ground. Ethics versus income to both and contract. Draw red lines, what you never accept, and green lines, what reinforces your values. Money serves your values, not replaces them. Chance to tuned synchronicity. Coincidence journal plus 1 bold step per day. The more consistent you are internally, the more meaningful encounters you'll have externally. Often this becomes noticeable within 2 to 3 weeks. Over-focused self-improvement to act in accordance with your role. Know your archetype and act accordingly. The ruler, systems and delegation. Sage, monetize knowledge. Hero, set challenging goals with clear metrics. Innocent, partnership and learning by doing. Dreams as navigation. In dreams, money rarely means literal cash. More often, it represents value, energy, or self-esteem. Losing money can reflect a fear of losing control or value. Gaining it can symbolize talent or new opportunities. Useless money indicates disillusionment with pure materialism. Keep a money in dreams journal. Dreams are self-regulation of the psyche, signals where the balance is imbalanced and how to compensate. 90-day plan. Level 1, inner order, days 1 to 30. Belief inventory plus weekly active imagination check-ins. Financial persona 2.0. Ditch the glitter. Establish support, case studies, testimonials, service level agreements. Functional rituals. Choose your strong and weak functions. Assign specific weekly actions for each. For example, Friday equals feeling, check cash or estimates. Monday equals thinking, plan and metrics. Level 2, external results. Days 31 to 60. Opportunity radar, synchronicity journal, plus 1 bold move daily. Both portfolio. 1 project for income, 1 for meaning and brand, 1 for skill development. Autopilot emergency fund, 10% of each income.
Level 3. Personalizing your strategy. Days 61 to 90. Create your 3-point money manifesto and align your income channels with your archetype. Ethics protocol. Red-green lines in your contracts. Weekly Dream Day Review. Insights from your dream journal to action adjustment. Bottom line, money is compressed life energy. How we handle money reflects how we handle life. Your persona should support you, not stifle you. Your shadow should be integrated, not suppressed. Your dominant function reveals how you best earn money. Synchronicity increases where attention meets action. Individuation is your personal balance of meaning and money serves the path, not replace it. Question for you. Which of these are you ready to try this week? Let us know in the comments. Ideas from the comments often lead to new videos. And if this series helped you see finances in a new way, please support it with a like, a subscription, and a last comment. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you. You're the best.